want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your favorite podcast, Lowkey Fluent. Today's episode is Talking to Friends, slang and expressions for socializing. As the title says, we will be reviewing some slang words and some phrases that you can integrate into your conversations and share with your classmates and friends in high school. For the first stage of this class, of this episode, I will share with you a brief conversation between two high school students. Please pay attention to it and also write down in the comments the words that stand out to you the most. Let's go ahead.
Dude, I low-key can't deal with this math class anymore. Mr. Lee gave us like 5 pages of homework. He's being so extra for no reason.
No cap, I haven't even looked at today's assignment. I was flexing my new gaming setup last night instead.
Ugh, must be nice. Meanwhile, I was out here struggling with geometry while my mom was spilling tea about the neighbors.
Wait, what tea?
Apparently, Mrs. Kim ghosted her book club and now everyone's big mad. Like, it's giving drama.
Wow. And they say our generation is dramatic?
For real. Anyway, are we dipping after school or do you actually want to stay for study hall?
I low-key need to stay, or my grade is gonna be down bad.
Bet. But if we're staying, you better not scroll through TikTok the whole time.
No promises.
So, what words stand out? Leave a comment down below. I will read all of them. So let's start with these words that we just heard in a conversation. These are called slang words. But what are these? Well, this is just basically informal language that tries to express a new idea or an old idea in a different way. So let's start with low key. Low key means kind of or secretly. How can we use this word in a sentence in high school context? Well, we can say that math test was low key hard, meaning that it was somewhat hard to answer. Next, no cap, meaning no lie or for real. An example of this word would be that math test was super hard, no cap. Next one, we have drama, which means unnecessary conflict. An example of this is there's so much drama in the group chat over prom outfits. Next, we have bet, which means got it or for sure. An example is bet, let's study all night for this test. Next, we have extra, which means over the top or dramatic. An example is the teacher said he was gonna fail us if we didn't finish the assignment. He is so extra. Moving on to our next set of slang words, we have dude, which means friend. An example would be dude, let's go get Bob after school. It's universal. Whether you are referring to a boy or a girl, you can use the word dude. Next one, we have spill tea, which means gossip. An example of this is did you hear about the fight in the cafeteria? No, what happened? Spill the tea. Next one, we have ghosting, which means ignoring. An example of this is I sent Sophia a message to start working on her science project. She read it, but she ghosted me. Next, we have beef, which means conflict or disagreement. An example of this is are you still having beef with Sarah? Yeah, she low key spread some rumors about me. And then we have sus, which is short for suspicious. An example of this is he hasn't replied to my text in days. That's sus. Maybe he's ghosting you. Now let's move on to some exercises to put in practice the words you just learned. Alright, guys, it's practice time. Now, here on the screen, I will share with you a QR code that will link you to a Genially page. What is this activity? Well, it is a fun game called Escape Room. basically consists of 5 questions that you will have to answer in order to obtain a code and open a briefcase. Have fun with it and send us your answers and results to the email that I will show you in the screen as well. If you are struggling with the QR code, I will also leave you a link in the screen so you can play the game. Send us your answers. Now, guys, do you feel more confident in your knowledge of slang words and phrases? Let's test that out. So, let's get creative. Share a high school anecdote using the vocabulary and share it on a video or write it down below in the comments. But first, I'm going to give you an example of what can you write about. Today was wild. No cap, I was just trying to mind my own business at lunch when the biggest drama of the semester popped off. So I'm chilling with my friends, right? Just vibing. Then out of nowhere, Sarah starts going off on Jake. I knew something was up because she's usually so chill, but today, nah, she was on a mission. Turns out she caught him texting his ex, sus. Jake tried to act like it wasn't a big deal, saying it's not that deep, but Sarah was not having it. The whole cafeteria was watching. I low-key felt bad for him, but also play stupid games, win stupid prizes, my guy. Then, out of nowhere, Kyle, who literally had nothing to do with any of this, jumped in to defend Jake. Like, bro, what are you inserting yourself into the drama? Anyway, the teachers finally stepped in before it got too crazy. But I just know the group chat is about to be messy tonight. Can't wait to see who's getting dragged. Now, you have here an example of some phrases and words that you can include in your anecdote. Please share it with us through a video, send it us to our email, or you can also write it in the comments down below. Now, do you feel more confident in your knowledge of slang words and phrases? It's time for the assessment. Now, I will share with you a brief video of someone using slang words and their meaning. For today's task, I'm gonna ask you to go on social media, check your reels, check TikTok, check Facebook, check whatever social media you prefer, and pay closer attention to the conversations people are having. Identify the slang words we just reviewed in today's episode and share it with us. Share it on the comments down below. You can also share it with your friends so everyone can know a little bit more about vocabulary and slang words.
Oh my god, this is so cringe, like literally cringe. Cringe, something that is very weird, awkward. Oh yeah, I saw it. She slayed it, like literally slayed it. To slay? To do something very well. Okay, boomer, you don't believe that climate change exists. Okay, boomer means that you're old and you don't understand this new generation. Yeah, I heard she definitely needs a vibe check. Sure. Vibe check means to check someone's personality or attitude.
And that's a wrap. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's episode. Thank you for leaving your comments and thank you for engaging with the activities we share with you. I will see you later on a new episode. Bye bye.